We're here in Wawa, Canada.
Damn, bro, why you yelling?
Well, we gotta talk to the camera.
Right. Yeah.
It's currently 60 degrees outside and the water's even colder. But tomorrow we're embarking on a 5-day journey through the woods and into the wild. No phones, no GPS, no trail markers. We have no idea really where we're going. Just two dudes on a journey. It's gonna be awesome.
I concur.
He concurs.
Brother.
Oh,
That's a big ass bear.
Now, if you're wondering how we use the bathroom, worry no more. I'll show you. Hold on, I'm gonna try to do like a killer whale.
Alright.
Yo, was that tough?
Yo, that was so tough. I feel like I'm gonna puke. I'm very nauseous. Worried that if I keep feeling like this, I'm not gonna want to keep going, and then we're gonna have to turn around. Yep. Dude, that's so ridiculous. We bought fucking candy and Spam, bro. This was probably like the same volume as me. That's insane.
Oh no. No rain gear, and it's gonna rain 3 out of 4 days.
No, it's not, bro.
Yeah.
Did you look at the weather?
On the thing they said, it says Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. We're off.
Yes, sir.
15 miles today, each wearing about 50 pounds on our backs, but that number will go down as we eat, so it's gonna be beautiful.
Yeah.
For the first couple miles, the vibes were just as good as the views, and spirits had never been higher.
Oh, yeah. I can see you right now.
What?
Soon, though, we noticed that no one was around us. We were completely isolated. Even the Garmin that was supposed to run on satellite was not working, and we had no connection to the outside world. This was rough on Alex.
How you feeling?
I feel like I'm gonna puke. I'm very nauseous. Stomach doesn't feel good. Worried about feeling like this 15 miles out in the woods. Worried that if I keep feeling like this, I'm not gonna want to keep going, and then we're gonna have to turn around. And this would be the second backpacking trip that I would have had to bail on out of 2 ever, so not a very good track record. And I want to try and redeem myself from last time. All right. Let's continue.
Let's do it. Yo! We on a bridge! I just took off my pack because we're gonna stop for a little lunch, and every step I take feels like I'm levitating. 60 pounds off my back. It feels so weird. Come with me to get some fresh drinking water from this beautiful pond. I think it's a pond. It might be a lake. I think it's a lake. Okay, first we gotta fill up this bottle. The water is brown. Some say it's because of the pine something. I don't know. That's what some say. Next, you gotta put this filter on this thing. This is just for better tasting water. It's a charcoal filter. Screwed on tight. Boom, boom. Now we get our big old liter bottle, smart water, and just dump her in. All right, taste test. Four out of 10 water. That's very drinkable. I'm okay with drinkable. And there you have it. That's how you make that go to that. Boom. Smooth. Was that a good one?
That shit looks fresh as hell. I'm not even gonna cap.
I'm big and scary. You don't want to come out here.
Not even gonna cap. That shit looks fresh as hell, bruh. What the f-
Can you spot the frog? Oh, he just went away. That's the trail. There is no trail. We're going through bushes. All right, we're 11.7 miles into the first day, and there were a lot of times we wanted to turn around, but at this point, 3.5 miles away from our campsite, just gotta keep moving forward.
2 minutes later.
Okay, we were supposed to do 15 miles, but we found the perfect spot to camp, and that is why we're stopping. Not because our knees are giving out, our backs are giving out, and our spirits are giving out.
We're not hungry either.
We're not hungry at all. We actually want to hike a little more, but it's just a perfect opportunity presented itself. And, you know, we captured it. We didn't let it slip. So we're staying here for the night.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here. You can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space. With the air, like I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do.
What are you eating?
Chicken pesto pasta. It's probably the best thing I've ever tasted in my entire life.
Super cool. We just boiled some water and then dumped it in this bag and boom, chicken pesto pasta. Now it turns out I forgot my silverware. So I whittled myself a whittle spoon. But we get to eat it with a beautiful view.
So, the tent's a little smaller than we initially thought. We're sleeping right next to each other. Nice and cozy. You excited?
No.
On the road again.
Yes, sir.
Took us like 2 hours to get everything packed up, but we're moving. We didn't think we'd move, but we're moving. We're either gonna go 4 miles or we're gonna go 10 miles.
I would like to be able to go to the campsites that we booked, but the one that we booked is like 10 miles away. If we go that distance on the last day, we're gonna have to go like another 13 miles over the shit that we just hiked. That's gonna be brutal. We're feeling good. Hopefully we can stick to the plan. But if not, it's really not that big a deal. Having fun either way.
That's right.
This is really pretty.
awesome. Another cool bridge.
That's really pretty.
There was a fork in the trail, and we had to choose between a shorter interior route and a longer scenic route. We went for the shorter one. Turns out the interior route was completely flooded, and our shoes were soon muck.
Are we going through this?
Yep.
That did not age well. We turned around and took the scenic route.
That's where we were staying last night. We found the most beautiful place on earth, and this is where we're gonna set up shop and take a little meal. This is the furthest point we're gonna get from home, and we're about 20 miles in any direction of safety. We're not even on a trail right now. We're just in the middle of nature.
We free balling it, baby. We out here. Canada trip 2025. Put it in the group chat. You're never gonna see another person again. You're gonna get lost and die out here. Just how it should be.
What?
Fruit snacks by Scooby-Doo and a view. There's two dudes sitting at the top of some rocks, looking off like we're at the zoo.
When I was younger, so much younger than today, I never needed anybody's help in any way.
Oh, it tastes like cat food.
But now these days are gone, I'm not so self-assured. Now I find I've changed my mind and opened up the doors. Help me if you can, I'm feeling down, and I do appreciate you being around. Help me get my feet back on the ground. Won't you please, please help me?
Still ass.
How far can you throw spam? Let's find out.
My independence seems to vanish in the haze. But every now and then I feel so insecure. I know that I know scary as fuck. I've never done before. Help me if you can, I'm feeling down.
Let's get swimming.
Help me get my feet back on the ground. Won't you please, please help me?
Hold on, I'm gonna try to do like a killer whale.
All right.
Yo, was that tough?
Yo, that was so tough.
Help in any way. Now these days are gone.
Will's Journal, August 5th, 2025, titled Big Rock. Today, we went into the abyss of Pukaskwa, off the trail and onto a massive rocky beach on Lake Superior. It was a breathtaking view and an odd realization that we may be the only people on Earth to ever step foot on these rocks. We enjoyed the moment, possibly more than I have ever before. No worries in the world, completely isolated from extraneity. We climbed the rocks, ate lunch, and swam in the cold Superior. After the activities, Alex and I had a mutual understanding that we needed to have some alone time to fully appreciate where we were. So I walked over to this big rock and sat down. Looking at the trees, the lake, and the wildlife, I tried to see all that there was to see. Then I closed my eyes and tried to hear all that there was to hear. On this big rock in the middle of nowhere, it occurred to me just how extraordinary life truly is. It's odd because I've been on a big rock in the middle of nowhere my entire life, and yet I had to go on this brutal backpacking trip to fully appreciate it.
When life offers you a shortcut, never take it. Always take the hard route. It'll be life-changing.
Now, if you're wondering how we use the bathroom, worry no more. I'll show you. First, you dig this hole. Then, you squat down, let it rip. Lastly, you refill the hole. And there you go. Congratulations.
I want to lay down.
I got just the spot, brother. People staying at this campsite before us dug 2 coffins for us. I think their name was Rianne. Interesting. Alex is deathly afraid of open water, and we're gonna swim 100 yards out into the middle of this cove.
I'm scared.
Come on! Dude, come on, brother.
So cool. Real hot. You know, dude, I don't think that cake mix is gonna be good.
Judging by
How the cornbread was.
cornbread, no way that cake mix is good.
Yeah, bro. We got the chicken Alfredo pasta. White chicken with pasta noodles and Alfredo sauce. On a scale of 1 to 10, this is probably like 7 or 8 out of 10 pasta.
Wow.
And that's intense because this is dehydrated stuff. It's pretty creamy. The chicken tastes really good. Rehydrated really well. I can't say enough good things about this. Eating this after a long day of hiking just hits so different here in the Canadian wilderness with nobody around us.
How you feeling?
Tired and excited for tomorrow.
Me too. Because tomorrow, originally, our plan was to do 2 days to get back, cover 13-ish miles. There's no normal 13 miles. This is what we did on the first day, where we wanted to quit after 2.
Did you hear that outside? Swear to God, I just heard fucking footsteps.
I hear it. Grab the bear spray. Okay, sorry about that. That was terrifying. So, we were gonna do 13 miles over 2 days. It was gonna be light, chill in the woods, but instead, we're gonna go challenge ourselves, push through, do it all in 1 day, back to the car, and go sit at a pub in Wawa, Canada. This is probably gonna be one of the hardest things we ever do. So we're gonna wake up early. We have everything ready for us to go, and we're just gonna tank it the whole way through. Gonna be a grind, but we can do it.
It's gonna be a good day of hiking. We're gonna get out of these fucking mosquitoes.
But we had an awesome day today.
We did,
Yeah. Spiritual journey.
for sure.
All right. Good night. Hello.
I gotta piss.
He's gonna go do that. But after that, we're packing up. It's currently 6:12 a.m. We're gonna venture back home. And the goal is to do what we did the first day in 12 hours. We want to do it in 8. Get to the car by 3. Let's get it done. What a beautiful thing to wake up to. Eating breakfast on the hike, jerky, and Scooby-Doo fruit snacks. How you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty fucking hyped. I feel really good. My legs are taking a beating because I'm wearing the shorts. With all the overgrown brush coming onto the trail. Some of this shit is like super scratchy, but
We're an hour in, 2.3 miles in. So that means we're on pace to do this in 6 hours. And it took us 12 hours the first day.
that is sick. Did we climb up this?
I guess so.
What the fuck?
We decided we're gonna stop here, eat some dried mangoes. We're 5 miles in, feeling great! We're 7 miles in, feeling way overconfident. We're cruising. 3.5 hours in. Probably gonna get out of here by 1:32-ish. The first day, we got to our site at 7 p.m.
We're absolutely bombing this hike right now.
We might be hitting the speed record for this thing.
Hell yeah.
Starting to climb up the mountain. And we're remembering why it was so hard that first day.
Shit's easy as hell, bro.
All right. Just 3 more miles.
Dude, we're cooking.
Starting to get cooked though.
A little bit.
Sprained my ankles, both of them, multiple times. My shoulders, Alex's shoulders, from the 50 pounds in our backs. Starting to feel that a lot.
A little bit, yeah.
The quads, we just walked up a mountain with weighted vests on. You can imagine what that feels like, but you can break our ankles, you can break our legs, you can break our backs. Woo! But you cannot break our spirits, baby.
Let's go.
Let's go. Yes, sir. We out here and we almost survived 3 days in the wild, complete isolation. Oh my gosh, I just broke my ankle. Ow. Ow. Wow, okay, spirits were a little too high.
Did you get that on video?
Bear paws.
Look at those fucking claws, dude. Ridiculous.
Just a perfect day. Drink sangria in the park. And then later, when it gets dark, we go home.
What do you gotta say?
That was hard, but that was a fucking awesome trip. That was so fucking cool. I'm gonna make backpacking a priority in my life after that. That was seriously life-changing. There's no words.
5 hours and 30 minutes is what it took. What a trip. Time to bring me my money. Alright everybody, so we are about an hour and a half away from home. We hiked today, we explored Canada today, we did everything, and then we drove 10 hours. We're sitting at a rest area, and that was such an awesome trip. But I wrote this last night, this poem, in the hopes that I was encapsulating my emotions from the week of isolation. the 2 days, no, the 3 days of isolation, of hiking, and I thought, like, in the moment I felt like I was William Shakespeare, but looking at it now, I'm just excited to reread it, and you guys are gonna experience that with me, so let's hear what I said.
Hiking is harder than I once thought. It is pretty awesome though. My only problem is that I stare at the ground far too often. I need to look up and enjoy the view more. The ground is uneven and full of roots and ruts, and if I sprain my ankle one more time, I might just go nuts. But looking around makes the journey feel far easier. There are so many cool things to see. In just one view, there may be millions of animals, or a cool waterfall, or a really awesome looking tree. So I've learned that keeping your head down defeats the purpose of the adventure. Hard work with no reward. And in this hike of life, my eyes yearn to wander. Roots and ruts will interrupt my vision no longer.
This dude sprained his ankle 4 times on the trail today because he was trying to fucking look at the view instead of looking where he was stepping, bro.
Snap it up for that one.
Yeah.
Shakespeare in the park.
That was beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you for watching, and have a wonderful day. I think you liked it. Oh, I liked it a lot. Oh, you really liked it. Okay, I'm gonna stop the camera.